Welcome back, everyone. This is Thomas Triple T Ty with another new bullish crypto analysis. Before we dig in and take a look at Solana or Sol as weekly analysis, remember this is for edutainment only and not to be considered as financial advice. Additionally, I would love it and appreciate it very much if you could help spread my easy to understand analysis to help people who may not be well versed in analyzing charts and price and history and all that stuff, or people who are new. My goal is to help them and make sure that they have a chance in crypto and not to FOMO and not to lose money. Basically, I want them to make money and be careful and be mindful and thoughtful. So, with that, let's dig. You can do that by smashing the like, and if you are watching this on Twitter, where it doesn't pop out, please just pop it out into the YouTube app, and then click on the like, ring my bell, hit subscribe if you haven't, and then leave comments or questions so I know what you're thinking, and all that stuff helps with the YouTube algorithm. So. And that promotes the video out to others. So with that, let's dig into the news first, and then we'll go take a look at the analysis. So two news items here. The first one is from the Bitcoinist. Solana is coming for Ethereum's crown as NFT project hits new record. I'm not so sure about getting Ethereum's crown anytime soon, but Solana is making progress on its NFT ecosystem. The latest one, OK Bears, that one is helping, and it's doing a pretty good job. So I'm not going to go into the details. Feel free to check it out yourself. OK Bear did launch a collection of 10,000 unique profile pictures for picture NFTs. So, and their minting price was $145 a piece. So we'll see how it pans out. But Ethereum's NFT marketplace is pretty safe for now. The second article is related. It's from Cointelegraph, and they talked about Solana and Moonbirds helping NFT market reach $6.3 billion in monthly trading volume. So yeah, Solana is the nice thing about Solana is for NFTs that the gas fees are small, and the gas fees is small and it's growing. And in this article, they talked about 91% surge in NFT trading volume month over month. So that's a big increase for month over month. The current crypto market heat map is worse than this morning. BTC is at 34.4, down 4.04%, dominance 41.59. The 35K wall, if you've been following me on Twitter, I shared the heat map, and the 35K was broken through, and then it popped back up to 35.5 roughly, and then it dropped back down again because that wall was no longer there. Luna is dropping pretty hard. It dropped like 14%. Ethereum 2.5K down 5.17. Interesting thing about the dominance here, it's still above 19. That's pretty impressive. It hit us down to 73, almost 74 cents. So, and it's a tough time. So you may be feeling anxious. You may be panicking. As long as you hold or hodl, you're going to be fine because the market will eventually recover. So don't panic sell, because if you panic sell at these prices, you lose. So, if you have some money on the side, I've shared edutainment entry levels throughout, and some of them are extremely low. So some of you have probably enjoyed the entry levels that have been booking so far. So the crypto market cap dropped 4.2% 0.23%, down to 1.57 trillion. It's been a while since it dropped down below 1.6, so that's big. Solana remains at number 7. Let me double check, make sure that it didn't drop. Yeah, it dropped. The market cap for Solana dropped by 1. It was number 6, and so right now it's at $25.6 billion. Wait, let's go back for a second. If you look at the 24-hour, the 7-day, the 30-day, the 60-day, and the 90 days time periods, they're all red and they're all down. Luna is one of the few, and Dogecoin and Binance, one of the few with at least one green in those time frames. So yeah, it's the market's rough. Just hang in there. And here's the chart, the weekly chart for Solana. Let's go through them. Last week, I mentioned that in my double bear analysis that Solana would likely break 90 and then head down further south. It did do that. So that analysis was pretty right on. I'm pretty proud of it. It did break through 90 and then through 80. And then last week, it was this little doji candle right here. And it printed 2 more bearish consecutive descending weekly candles. So right now it's just below this this yellow line here at below the $80 mark, and it's currently at $77.71. What is even more bearish about that drop is that it broke below the higher lows trend line here, this grayish ascending trend line, broke below that. Then it broke below the descending triangle support, this yellow line here at $80. So very, very bearish by breaking those 2 very strong support. The higher low support goes all the way back to July 2021. So that trend line. So what else? Solana currently remains very bearish, and because it's below the bull market support band here, and that band is at $110 or $111 this point here. It's additionally that it's below the Bollinger Band basis line, which is also the middle line here. This blue line that's also shared with the bull market support band here. Additionally, it's also below the 50-week moving average, this reddish ascending line here. Notice that line intersects with the bull market support band. And then also the Bollinger basis band. There's an area of confluence here. And then that's also the area where the descending triangle resistance is. So that area is a very strong area of confluence. So is this one down here. 2 very strong areas. Let's see what else. Oh yeah, so we got the we talked about the descending triangle, the megaphone pattern. I mentioned previously that because of this megaphone pattern, it's following this megaphone pattern on the down on the downtrend here, and it's still following the megaphone pattern. Megaphone supports all the way down here. If you notice, it's near the bottom of the Bollinger Band, which is at 46.49. Make it 46.49. So here's another area of confluence down here. So something to keep an eye on. As far as the volume, the traded volume at this price level, it's on the high side. Here's the highest volume traded level up here, and that is roughly around $155. But down here, where it's at right now, it's at $77 roughly. It's on the high side, not the highest, but on the high side. As far as daily volume, it continues to diminish, really tiny, way below the moving average, and it's been below the moving average for goodness. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 12 of the 13 previous weeks have been below the volume has been below the moving average. That's crazy. So let's go down and take a look at the white KDJ line here. It continues to drop, descend, and it's printing. It's registering 4, and that's below the blue K and the red D lines, and it's also in the lower zone that starts at 20. And if you look here, it can go as low as -5 in back in January. It went as low as -5. July of 2021, it went as low as 17. So right now it's lower than back in July. So it's still has room to drop further, and the fact that the angle is pretty steep, that means the acceleration is steep, so it can drop even more. But we'll see. I gave that a bear. The white MACD line continues to trend below. Trend down slightly below the slightly descending signal line, the reddish signal line here, registering at -11 for the white line. And it prints the 20-second bearish histogram bar. So 22 weeks, you're looking at 4 weeks to a month. So you're looking at over 5 months. That's, yeah. So I gave that a bear. The red RSI, the blue CVD or cumulative volume delta, and the white momentum MOM indicators are all trending down still slightly. The red RSI line is at 41, which is just below the middle mark of 50, and the start of the bottom range where oversold signal starts is 30 for RSI. The aqua CVD line still in the upper range, but turning towards the middle range, but it's still in the upper range, and that's it's dropped down to 4.514 million, and I gave that a bear also. The white momentum trend line dropped to -7.68, and I gave that a bear. If you look at it, you could combine all these together, you get KDJ being bearish, extremely bearish. You get MACD bearish, and you get RSI, CVD, and MOM being bearish. That's pretty bearish. And not only is it just, it's been bearish. So my conclusion, I gave this a rating, a double bear still, just like last week. Summary, if so, remains below the 80 mark right here. It's at 77 roughly. If it remains below there and sustain it, it's likely to drop further down towards 70, which is this line here, the green line here, and then possibly drop into 60 support levels. I have new entry levels here. The 80 FOMO level has been filled from last week, so I updated this to FOMO at 70 with 10% and 20% at $50. Let me move this out so you can see it. The sweet spot remains at $30 for 50%, and I added 10% down to the $20 level. Goodness gosh, when was the last time we were at 20? It was back in May and June of 2021. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, 20% down there. So, I mean, it's possible, but if it doesn't book at those levels. Again, those levels are for edutainment only, not financial advice. If it drops below there, that's something. I mean, knowing that it, so Solana came up to what was it, 260 something around there on the high. Let me double check here. 259. Yeah, it's so I'll make it 260. 259.80. So the fact that it went to 260, right? And it comes back to $20 or even $30, that's incredible. I mean, that's an incredible deal, knowing where it came from. So yeah, keep an eye on the $50 level, and because that's right where the megaphone support level drops down to, right there. And also that's the bottom of the Bollinger Band for the weekly. That would be oversold. So really critical level right there. If you haven't smashed the like yet, please do so. Really cool analysis from last week and this week. Come on. You get all these entries, even though they are for edutainment only, they're pretty good entries. So smash that like, hit the notification bell and subscribe. All right, so let's go and take a look at the total value locked Solana at number 5. It's the same as last week. Look at the 1 day, 7 day, and 1 month change, all in the red. And then TVL $5.71 billion, market cap to TVL ratio 4.51, and 4.51 is on the high side in the top 20, and we want that number low. Okay, let me double check, make sure. Yeah. Let's take a look at the graph, and this is typical for a lot of the coins in the top 20. They tend to peak somewhere back here in the middle, and they taper off. So back here on December the 2nd, 2021, Solana was at $15 billion, and now it's at 5.71. That's that's a significant drop. Here's the heat map for Solana. We have sell walls on top, buy walls on the bottom. You can see that that's weird. 141 it just came in recently, and then you have the 110, 100, 95. Those are sell walls, and we have major buy walls down below. One at 70, a big one at 30, and a decent sized one at 20. And you notice they correlate with my edutainment entry levels. And as far as what's happening with the cumulative volume delta, this describes aggressive buys and sells. In this time frame, since around 2100 hour, it's been more aggressive buys. Notice aggressive buys are market buys. And then you can see here on the meter, it's almost maxed out. So people are buying it, especially there's a wall right below it. See these big bubbles here? Those are buy orders, giant buy orders. Here's the high block capital liquidation levels heat map. The cumulative liquidation levels delta right here is currently showing negative 68, make it $69 million. What this is excess shorts. So if we take a look, here's the current price. All these levels up here are 20 to 100x short levels. Don't do those kind of levels. Don't do 20 to 100x. Don't even do 10. Don't even do like 6. 2 is okay, but it's up to you. Not financial advice. So you take all the open interest money in these short levels, you minus the long levels, which doesn't show any here for this particular map, and then you get the difference. And the difference right now shows that there are a lot more money in the shorts. People are shorting Solana on high leverage, and at this level, it can go, like right now it's mostly macro impact in this. So it's and also dependent on Bitcoin's movement right now. But in normal situations for Solana, this is a level where someone could take a high leverage long position on perpetual futures, influence the price on the spot market to move up, and they win They win big on the perpetual futures while you liquidate all the shorts in a normal market. And that's it. We are at the end of my analysis. If you haven't smashed the like yet, please do so and help me spread the goodness to others and help them succeed financially. So this is, and you can do that by smashing the like, ringing the bell for notifications, hitting subscribe if you haven't, and share your thoughts in the comment section. And this is my last video for the day, and I will see you tomorrow. And tomorrow I have, let's see, Bitcoin's weekly chart analysis, and gosh, what else? Near protocol. And that might be it. I might do some more, but it depends. It's the weekend. I want to chill a little bit, you know? All right. Have a peaceful, fantastic night, day, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. It is almost 10 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And I'm going to go spend some time with my girlfriend if she's still up. So, see ya. Peace.